Get ready. It's time for a well-deserved break, Pittsburgh, with Heather Abraham and David Highfield from the KDKA-TV studios. It's Pittsburgh Today Live.
Yeah, how about all the snow overnight?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I was amazed by how much it snowed last night.
Well, so I had a union dinner last night at Alta Via, and so I was leaving downtown,
yeah.
And I was leaving a little after 9 o'clock, and I was like, wait a minute.
No.
This is not okay with me.
This is not okay.
Or anybody.
No, well, we thought spring was here, and it's not, clearly. But this is actually video from Ross Straver, Westmoreland County this morning.
Yeah.
And we want to show you the radar right now because there is snow bands moving through in our area right now, and a live picture because one part of downtown is smiling because it is sunshine over them. The other areas, maybe not so much.
Well, that's what I just heard John Shumley say. He's like, some areas are seeing snow right now, others are seeing sunshine. It just depends on where you look at any given moment, and then it's changing the next moment.
Yeah.
Oh, look, we're coming into view.
Out there, other moments you saw sunshine. Yeah,
where you want us to go?
Wait. Okay. Hey, everybody, it is St. Patrick's Day. Can you tell? We like to subtly celebrate our holidays here.
I know.
Yeah.
You have I feel like a true Irish green on. I do not.
Oh, well, you know, that counts. I love that.
You think so?
It's like a sage green. That's still great for St. Patrick's Day.
Okay, we'll go with it. Doesn't matter. We're here.
We are here, and we're going to get started today with Taste It Tuesday. This is not Irish, but this is something so special that Heather made for us, and I cannot wait to try it.
Well, you're being, I think, over generous right now because I made what is called a Banoffee pie. It's a combination of bananas and toffee. Looks fine from the angle you're seeing. Ladies and gentlemen, this is my second time making a Banoffee pie. The first time was second time. My toffee did not set up. We cut into it, and I was like, so it's a soupy Banoffee pie today.
It's still going to be delicious. That's the important point to it, yes. So, and when I first heard about you making this the first time, I was like, we have to have this on a Taste It Tuesday.
I know.
So this is banana and toffee put together.
Yes.
And I don't know where it came. Well, it came from. Did you find it on social media?
I did. In fact, I think we have a video. This is, and as she put there, this is the House of Nash Eats. As she wrote, it broke the internet when it came out. So it's just a simple graham cracker crust.
Oh, I love graham cracker crust.
You make. I'm so sorry. We're eating a soupy pie. You make. Did you drip it on yourself? A little drippy. So that's what the toffee is supposed to look like when you pour it in. Mine, I don't know why it didn't set up this time. But then you make a homemade whipped cream. Mm-hmm.
This is delicious. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so homemade whipped cream.
And you layer in bananas.
The bananas. And I think this is fantastic. I do need a spoon.
Listen, we will share the recipe. You should certainly make it at home. It is so good. And when the toffee sets up, it's truly spectacular.
You know what? The combination, toffee and banana and the whipped cream, and then the graham cracker crust. I give this 4.5 stars. The only reason I don't give it 5 stars is because
it's a little soupy.
The texture was not what you wanted it to be, but I think it's fantastic.
It's really good. In fact,
Thank
you know
for
what?
making this.
I'm so mad. I'm going to make it again. I'm going to make it again.
You're determined now.
You know I don't like failure. I will not accept defeat.
This was not a failure. It was delicious. Ooh. I'm going to enjoy my piece.
I will have success in that kitchen. We're going back in. All right, here's another scroll stop report. That made me stop and my scrolling, but this is another one.
So here's another one, and it is a lady who's turned a song that we all know into a very Pittsburgh song. So this could actually stop you if you're scrolling because the backgrounds on this, it's a familiar tune with slightly different words, but watch what's happening behind her too. We just want to play a clip.
Making my way downtown, walking fast, faces passing, I'm homebound. Staring blankly ahead, just making my way through them crowds.
Her accent is spot on.
and I need yins, and I miss yins. And I wonder if I could fall into the sky. The instinct on would pass me by.
I love this.
It's so good. So many people have seen this already, and I feel like if we have Pittsburgh Dad, we kind of need Pittsburgh Mom.
There you go.
I mean, why don't we have that?
So the account is Sharon Kapowski on Instagram, and of course she has a caption, "If Vanessa Carlton were from Pittsburgh," which is perfect.
Are you talking about how the green screen keeps popping up?
Right, well, yeah.
Is that what it's supposed to be?
Well, and she's saying, "Don't mind the green screen, hon. My nephew made this for a school project." So anyway, I reached out. This is actually from a lady named Caroline Fisher, and she's a content creator. And so she has created this persona of Sharon Kapowski.
Sharon Kapowski.
And so there's other things to check out.
Yeah.
Check it out on Instagram because we thought that was clever.
Isn't that how you would say it, Sharon Kapowski?
Yeah, Sharon Kapowski.
Yeah.
She's going downtown.
Downtown, making my way downtown. I love that. That is so good.
It's just fun.
We applaud you.
Well done.
Amazing.
Well done.
Deserves an Oscar, wouldn't you say?
I would say so. There's a segue. All right, so we talked about the Oscar winners yesterday, but we did not talk about the Oscar pre-party that they have every year here in Pittsburgh.
Okay, do you know, I was at the salon on Friday at the Pennsylvanian, that's where I go, and they were setting up for this, and I was like, whoa, someone must be getting married and spend a lot of money. No, it was this party that they were setting up for. It was incredible.
Well, they always have a red carpet,
and
it's the Pittsburgh Film Office, and they call it Lights, Glamour, Action, and it's to celebrate like Pittsburgh productions.
Yeah.
But you know, it's a pre-party for the Oscars.
Right.
And so we want to show you who was there. Yes. Daisy got a picture with Jeremy Renner from Mayor of Kingstown. He was there, he said a few words, and they're, of course, filming their 5th and final season, a show on Paramount Plus. And there's another dashing man right there.
There's Perry, excuse me. And they look great. And
they always look great.
This is so fun. Did they have like...
Perry began filmmaking. I don't know.
Maybe
he
they
grabbed
had,
the
like,
camera and took over.
Fun little things set up through the event. That's really great. Really wonderful.
So we just wanted to share that because she got to pose with Jeremy Renner.
Well, and speaking of Daisy, you know, we were saying earlier, she's saying slancha, if we said that right.
I don't really know.
You don't know?
I've only heard the word once.
I think that's how you say it, though.
Okay, and it's like bravo, cheers.
It's like cheers,
cheers.
slancha.
They
you know, like
know.
when you hit your cups together and you...
Yeah,
slancha.
All right, well, we're learning things today, and Daisy always comes prepared. She is ready to go. So she is celebrating St. Patrick's Day, and we're going to join her a little bit later on in a local Irish pub, and we love it.
It's so much fun.
Look at all those folks ready to go.
They're drinking. It's very early.
It is, but you know
I'm not judging you.
It is not too. No, we often are drinking at
this
point.
early.
In fact, why aren't we drinking?
I don't know.
Why do we not have something here?
And there's a time difference. So in Ireland, it's like 4, 5 hours.
Yeah, I think it's probably 4 or 5 hours ahead. Yeah.
Ahead. So it's practically dinner time.
Right. Right. There you go.
Kind of.
All right, we decided at this point, actually our producers decided to test our knowledge. How much do we really know about St. Patrick's Day, their traditions, how it got started? So we have a little true-false quiz, and Ron is gonna be our game master on this. But we wanna ask you first, like all morning long, you've been talking about this thing. You said, are you aware that you're supposed to pinch people on St. Patrick's Day? And I was like, what are you talking about, Ron?
Yeah.
So tell us what you're talking about.
No, I don't. And John Shumway finally was someone that remembers this, and Maria also, that when you went to school on St. Patrick's Day, if you forgot to wear green, that you would get pinched. So all the kids would come up and they would pinch you. And so that was the motivation to make sure that you wore green. You didn't want to get pinched.
You know what? It may sound, look, it didn't happen in my school in Armstrong County. I don't remember.
Wait, is this part of the game?
Is this part of the game?
Is this part of the game?
We say false. No, I don't think this is part of the game, but you kept bringing it up. Do you think it's something, John is from the South too. Do you think it's something from the South?
I mean, what about Marie? I mean, Maria's.
She grew up in Murraysville.
Yeah, but she reported in the South.
I don't know.
Maybe.
Okay, maybe
okay, let's play this game.
Yeah, we've got a game to get to.
I'm saying false on that one, Ron.
Oh, no. All right, here we go. Number one, St. Patrick was born in Ireland.
I'm going to say false, too.
All right, that one, yeah, you got to think. Where do you guys remember where he was born?
England.
Britain, yes, yeah.
Do we say England or Britain? Do you say Great Britain or is it England? What do we call them now?
Well, I think
the entirety is Great Britain.
Right, yeah.
But the country itself we call
so we
don't call it England
because it's
anymore.
broken down into some
that's
other
why
countries.
he was from England.
Yeah.
Born in England.
Yeah,
Okay.
born in, oh, no, he's born in Britain.
Oh,
Britain.
Yes, he's a Briton.
Not Italy, which is what I guessed.
Can I just say that was an answer for Heather just like the other day? So she yeah. All right, here we go. Number 2. The first St. Patrick's Day parade was held in Ireland.
That seems so. I'm going to say true.
I'm going to say false.
Okay, and it is false. The first recorded St. Patrick's Day parade took place in St. Augustine, Florida in 1601.
St. Augustine?
Yeah.
I was going to say New York City if it wasn't Ireland.
Okay.
Or Boston.
I guess they didn't have, parades in Ireland before 1601.
I don't know.
Who knew?
Okay.
All right, in Ireland, pubs used to be closed on St. Patrick's Day. True
I'll
or
say
false?
true to that.
That feels false. We should be celebrating.
It's actually true. Point goes to David right there. Number 4, the shamrock is the official national symbol of Ireland. The shamrock.
Wait, do we have something that I don't know? I'm
gonna say false.
All right, both say false, and you're correct. It's the harp.
Oh, the heart.
The harp.
Oh,
harp.
harp. Are you, sorry, are you saying heart or harp?
You
That was my.
harp.
All right, here we go. Number 5. Green has always been the official color of St. Patrick's Day. True or false?
True.
True.
False. It was blue.
Really?
I have no idea. It doesn't tell
Okay.
me that. Just tells
Okay.
me the answers. And number 6. More than 30 million Americans claim some type of Irish ancestry.
True.
True, and it is true. But on St. Patrick's Day, it's almost
Everyone's
300.
Irish.
Yeah, everyone's Irish.
There you go.
We're all Irish today.
All right, we've learned a lot, and
Ronald
no one had
Smiley,
to get picked.
out.
Okay. But hey, I have green on.
Ron said that I could do it.
If they're wearing green, you can't.
I only saw the blue first. Thanks, Ron.
All right, thanks, Ron. Hey, we need your help with our What You Think Wednesday question. Turns out more hotels are creating bathrooms that don't have doors. I mean, sometimes they have sliding screens or sometimes they don't have anything at all. One woman was so upset about this, she created a website to warn you about hotels. So that's our What You Think Wednesday question. Are you okay if your hotel room, bathroom has no door? Let us know what you think. Post your comments to the Pittsburgh Today Live Facebook page. It feels like you're already weighing this.
I was trying to think of the situation. And I have 3 kids. The door is never shut.
It's never shut to the bathroom. Like, really?
So I'm like, I don't understand why there's a problem. What is the issue?
I don't understand.
Okay, good.
All right, we'll have fun talking about that tomorrow. Coming up on today's show, we are cooking a classic from one of the most iconic chefs of all time. We're talking about Julia Child. And the timing could not be better. Since it's Women's History Month, we are celebrating by spotlighting the woman who changed home cooking forever.
Plus, we're putting a spotlight on this month's community hero, and it's another good one, a father who wanted to make sure other dads didn't feel so alone. A coach in more ways than one who created his own network to make sure young dads feel heard, seen, and supported.
But first, Mother Nature may have chosen snow, but Pittsburgh is still going green. Daisy Jade is live in an Irish pub to show us why a blast of winter isn't stopping one of the city's favorite traditions.
Today is Tuesday, March 17th. Happy St. Patrick's Day. We'll be right back. Okay, Yinzers, be honest. Who's still recovering from this weekend's St. Patrick's Day celebrations?
Oh, your punch. Oh, yeah.
And let's be honest, who really needs a pint after all this snow? Raise your hand.
Oh, well, there you go.
Yeah.
All right, it's that one time of the year when the Steel City swaps the black and gold for a whole lot of green, and we absolutely commit. And you know that winter has never held us Yinzers back.
That's right. So we decided to send Daisy Jade to one of Pittsburgh's most famous Irish pubs to get the party started early. Hey, Daisy.
Hey, top of the morning to you guys. We are actually here at Steve's Pub on Babcock Boulevard, where, of course, as you can see, it's 9 o'clock, but we're getting the party started early. I'm here with Carrie, and her parents are Judy and Sonny Siebert, and that's actually where the Sieves comes from, right, Carrie?
It is, yes it is.
And you guys are celebrating 22 years.
22 years, family owned, operated, Mom and Dad are the owners, 5 kids. We all work here. This is our 22nd St. Patrick's Day that we are celebrating today.
And we are going to have so much fun talking about it. But first, we got to get the drinking started, right?
Yep,
so
we do.
I know that you were explaining that Guinness takes, it's a certain craft, and it actually takes some time. So that's why we're going to start with the beer
We're
first.
going to show Daisy how to pour the proper Guinness.
Okay, I'm
So
nervous now. I'm shaking.
You
Okay.
start here.
Okay.
You're going to
I'm the worst.
do a 45-degree angle on the glass.
Would you consider that 45?
Yes.
Okay.
You're going to pull it all the way down, and you're going to stop.
All the way down.
All the
Okay.
way. You're going to stop when it hits this harp here.
When it hits the harp. Okay, so like
You
the
can
edge
start
of
turning it up here.
Ooh.
Let it sit. Stop.
Ooh. Ooh. Okay.
Then we let it settle. 119 seconds.
100. Well, that's very specific.
119
and we're
seconds.
basically letting the color. Ooh, I see it happening
To let
right
it
now.
settle before
Okay.
you can top it off.
All right. So while we're letting that rest, because the proper Guinness needs to do that, let's go over here and talk about your party that you have going on, because you can't have a party without food and drinks. This looks amazing.
Yes. See, these are some of our specialties here. We serve these all the time, not just today on St. Patrick's Day. This is our Kennedy's Reuben.
Beautiful.
This is our famous shepherd's pie.
Which I love. I'm a shepherd's pie girl, so I'm going to take a bite out
This
of
is
that
a
while you
fan
continue
favorite.
and talk about all the other ones.
This
too.
is our classic beef stew, Irish stew here, made with a Guinness gravy. And then this here is our fish and chips. This is what we're known for here, is these 4 specialty items. They're available all the time, highlighted today for St. Patrick's Day. We also have a banquet hall upstairs that serves tons of food, not just this kind of food, but other food as well. So lots of parties here, lots of good times.
Oh my gosh, I took too much of a big bite out of that because that was delicious, but I need to continue to speak. Of course, you've got the party started at 11 today, right?
Yes,
you've got
11
a
o'clock.
band, you've got, tell us all about
We've
it.
got 2 bands today, starting at 1, doors open at 11. We've already celebrated Saturday with Parade Day, so we're continuing today. We continue here all month long. It's not just today. St. Patrick's Day is a way of life here, so it's an entire month-long process. We celebrate all month long with bands and music and beer and food and everything like that.
And you even have some other drinks too now. What
Yep,
did you call
yep.
this
This is-
fun green drink again?
This is our Dirty Shamrock.
Ooh. So if you
Made
want to feel a little
by-
dirty, I love the color of it, first of all. That's
Nice
awesome.
and green, made by one of our former
And-
family friends,
and I-
bartenders.
I know it's a little difficult to see, but there was a really beautiful shamrock on the top of this, but it kind of did settle.
It does settle after
yeah,
a
and
while.
this looks
and
good
we have
as
an
well.
Irish coffee as well.
All right, Dad. Yeah, come on, Dad. Come on. We need to get this party started with. We gotta raise a glass to the. Let me grab this Guinness. To the whole group here that came out super early to party, because they are getting ready for this party that's starting here at Seebs at 11 o'clock. Family-run business, 22 years, right? And the proper way to say it, I think, is cilantro. We're kind of
Cheers.
saying that hesitant, but let's give it a round. 1, 2, 3, cilantro!
I love it. All right, and I've been counting 119 seconds.
And it was enough time?
Yeah, it was perfect.
Was it
Perfectly
perfect amount of
timed,
time?
Yeah.
Perfect.
And shepherd's pie, I have not had that in so long.
I know.
That
What a
was
treat.
So good.
The festivities at Seebs Pub and Restaurant kick off, as you heard, in just a little bit at 11 a.m. Up next, get your phone or device ready, because we want you to play What's It Worth with Dr. Lori and us.
Oh yeah, scan the QR code on your screen right now, or go to KDKA.com/connect. See if you can compete with us. That's when PTL comes right back. All right, welcome back, everybody. It's time to play our weekly game called What's It Worth? We ask antiques expert Dr. Lori the value of 3 items chosen from the PTL mailbox.
That's right. And as always, we want you to play along at home, so you can scan the QR code on your screen right now, or go to KDKA.com/connect to play along with us live.
All right, here we go. Let's bring in Dr. Lori. Today's theme is collectibles from afar. But before we get to even today's game, Dr. Lori, you have a big television appearance coming up. I mean, I know PTL is a big television appearance, but you have a national television appearance coming up, right?
Yes, it is. PTL is a big television appearance. I'm also going to appear on the Drew Barrymore show this week. There I am.
Yay!
Yeah, imagine outside of the CBS Broadcast Center before I went in to meet Drew Barrymore and Ross Matthews, who I love. He's a big vintage thrifter, and I was there to tell people what's quality. How do you identify quality? So my segment's a whole lot of fun. You'll watch us play that game. As I said, you know Ross Matthews, of course, from when he was on Jay Leno and he was Ross the intern, and 90 Day Fiance, he's doing that show, and of course RuPaul's Drag Race, but he's the co-host, of course, of the Drew Barrymore show, and Drew Barrymore is so sweet. If you watch her, she's really sweet. I had a wonderful time there, and hope, of course, to return, but that's on Friday, March 20th, and you can catch it
on Paramount Plus?
You see the show.
Yeah, catch it on Paramount Plus. And you know what? I am so impressed. Not only you were on the show, getting in that building. I went in that building once, and I was escorted, and they didn't take me very far in. They were like, David Highfield.
You need to stop here.
Dr. Lori goes the whole way in there. Yeah, she's special. All right, let's get to today's game. So we're going to begin with a letter holder from Jennifer. Talk to us about this. This is very intricate.
Ooh.
It is kind of interesting and appropriate for St. Patrick's Day. It's a desk letter slot holder. It's brass. It has the Dartmoor Pixie on it, and the Dartmoor Pixie will bring you good luck. They are said to inhabit the woods of Dartmoor, which are the counties of Cornwall and Devon, England. I don't know if you've ever been to those places, but it is full of beautiful, lush green hills. And of course, you know, you have these little pixies here and there. It's from the early 20th century. What do you think? Jennifer sent it in.
It sounds like he might make your bills disappear, looking at his devilish little grin there.
Yeah, he's cute.
Well, then we all need him if we make your bills disappear. What is it made of? Did you say what it was made of?
It's brass.
It's brass.
Cast brass.
Was this was mass produced then? This was not like an original artwork.
It is not one of a kind. It was mass produced.
Gosh, I don't know. I've never seen anything like that. It looks like our friends at home are split between the first two categories, so somewhere between $0 and $400.
Yeah. And this came from Ireland.
This piece was made in England.
Oh, in England. Okay.
Great Britain, right, is all of them, all the countries. Yeah. This one was made in England.
Okay. This is the conversation we had to start the show.
You were like, what's the difference? Okay, all right. Here we go.
I said $130.
I said $120.
$75 is what it's worth.
Okay. David Highfield gets the point.
All right. Well, neither of us were super close, but
next up we have a beer. Is it a beer figurine from Maria?
Oh.
What is this?
This is a German ceramic wine vessel with a lid.
Oh, it's a wine vessel.
And you know it's wine because you've got all the grapes. It's made in Germany. It's hand painted. It has figural finials. That's the guy on the top with, of course, his little kind of wheelbarrow full of grapes. It's from the 1960s. And while I'm thinking of it, before you guys guess, I want to thank everybody who came out to see me at my shows at the Pittsburgh Home and Garden Show. I had a wonderful, wonderful time meeting all of you. Couldn't get through the aisles with people stopping to say hello and how much they love PTL. So I wanted to share that with all you guys.
Oh, and people love you.
They really do.
Pittsburghers love you, Dr. Lori.
Well, I love Pittsburgh.
So is this something you put wine into to like decant it, or is this? Oh, really? Okay. Because it kind of looks like a cookie jar.
But we always talk about letting wine breathe. You know, and basically this is made in Germany, but my Italian family doesn't make any wine breathe. We pour it into the glass and we start drinking.
And you start drinking it right away. I can't really tell, but it looks like there's some detail on like the circular part of this. Are those? Is it just painted, or are those some sort of beads?
Those circular parts are called cartouches.
Okay.
And a cartouche usually has some information to tell a story. So you move visually from one cartouche to the next, and it tells the story. In this case, it tells the story of how the grapes are actually harvested.
Oh, interesting.
And it was hand painted, but none of it includes any like gold.
No gold.
No gold. Okay. All right, we got to guess.
All right. Okay. I have it. I have a number. Okay.
I have a number 2.
I said $80.
I went higher than that. I said $220.
Whoa.
Heather gets the point, $75.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I thought that somehow that was going to be worth a lot. All right. Last up, we have a bourbon bottle from Mary Ann. Talk to us about this.
This is actually a vase. It's not a bourbon bottle.
Okay.
And maybe we just got mixed up with a different Mary Ann, this is Mary Alice's. This piece is confusing because it's an Asian form. It's made in Italy. It's marked on the bottom. It's a geisha in a landscape. It's hand-painted ceramic. It's 14 inches tall. It's from the middle 1900s, so think 1950s, 1960s. What's happening is the Italians are trying to make pieces for export to Asia, so that's why it looks Asian in its decoration.
I see.
How tall again is it?
14 inches. It's big.
I was going to say that's pretty big. Okay, and because it's hand-painted, this is one of a kind, right?
Right?
Okay.
They make others this big. They make a bunch of them, and then the studio artists will paint each one a little differently.
Okay. I said 150.
I said 120.
$95 is what it's
Oh,
That means I win. I mean,
fresh off of vacation, David Highfield wins it all.
we all have won today.
worth. Welcome to Highfield, I guess.
Just take it. Just take it.
All right, I'll take that win. Dr. Lori, we love spending time with you, and we cannot wait to see you on TV coming up on Friday.
It's going to be so much fun.
Thank you. Have a good St. Patrick's Day.
Happy St. Patrick's Day.
All right, and don't forget, you can stream Dr. Lori's episode of The Drew Barrymore Show this Friday, March 20th on Paramount+.
We want to thank everyone for sending us your pictures. You can send yours to Dr. Lori. Email us at ptl@kdka.com. Maybe yours will be chosen for a future episode with Dr. Lori.
All right, still to come, the other half of the Saucy 16 of our Wing-a-Ding bracket. We're going to show you the full roster of who's competing in March Madness glory, Pittsburgh style.
And a snowy start to the day just 36 hours after hitting 70. What's next? While Ron is tracking down the answers for us, his forecast is coming up.
All right, snow's continuing in some spots this morning, and we're expecting this to last into the afternoon. Heaviest of the snow right now, and anytime you're seeing these dark blues today, these are going to be really kind of reflectivity that's going to be showing, at least at the surface, that this is going to be heavy enough that roads could be covered with snow. In fact, we would expect that to happen. You can see the heaviest parts of Armstrong in Indiana County at this point. We also have some snow showers developing southern parts of Allegheny County. We do have the winter weather advisory through 5 o'clock this afternoon. Today is another first alert weather day because of the snow showers that we are expecting. Temperatures right now 23, high temperatures today at 26. Here's the good news. Warmer weather on the way. This weekend we'll be up there near 60 for highs. All right, David and Heather have worked their way over to the PTL kitchen. Hey guys, what's cooking today?
It was a long walk.
It was, yeah.
It was very hard, treacherous to get over here, but we've made it, and we will have our just desserts. We are making a dish straight out of Julia Child's famous French cookbook.
And you know what? You can too. Chef Crystal is walking us through one of her signature recipes, step by step. That is when PTL comes right back.
Madam C.J. Walker was an American entrepreneur, philanthropist, and activist. She's also in the history books as the first female self-made millionaire in America. Walker made her fortune by developing and marketing a line of cosmetics and hair care products for Black women. While building her empire, she and her husband relocated to Pittsburgh in 1908, where they opened a beauty parlor and established a college to train hair culturists.
Big chunks of beef and onions and mushrooms and a rich, meaty red wine sauce. This is really the stew of stews, beef bourguignon. Today.
Oh, man. Yes.
Julia Child brought French cuisine into American kitchens, and during Women's History Month, we are celebrating her incredible legacy.
She told us right there what we're making today from her book, Mastering the Art of French Cooking. Beef bourguignon. How do I say it? Bourguignon. You got,
Bourguignon. Yes.
Here to show us how it's really done and to pronounce it right is Chef Crystal Baldwin.
Well, yes, that is what we're going to make. So Julia Child is one of my favorites. I mean, she pioneered, the cooking and the television, and really brought French cooking into our home. So, it's just awesome to do this right now. So we're going to get started.
Okay.
Well, she really opened doors for people.
She
made what seemed like this really difficult thing much easier
because
to understand.
there were a lot of men-dominated cooking.
Yeah.
And so she came in and she was a force to be reckoned with. I mean, she's respected, and people are making her recipes now. So, I mean, she's made a huge impact.
Here we are making one.
We're making one now.
Okay, so you already browned some bacon, and you have all that leftover grease in
I have
here.
this oil in here, right? And you can take some out if you like.
But
you know
why
me,
would you?
I skim it afterwards if there's too much on top.
I see.
That's
Okay.
what I do, right? So I have some chuck in here. So, and then I'm going to season it with some salt and pepper. And then I'm going to take and put a little bit of flour in. Okay. And then that helps to brown it. It also helps to thicken the dish afterwards as well. But once you do that, you take and you put it in the pan and brown it. And that's what I have right here is the browned beef.
So you put it in here.
So I
and then
put it
move
in there
over to
and
here.
then I brown it up really nice and dark. So don't skimp on that. Don't put it all in at once.
Yeah.
Unless you have a huge pan.
You want to make sure you're
So you
browning
want to make
everything.
sure it's single
has
layer and
surface
it's not
area, so it's
exactly, because
brown.
otherwise it's going to steam.
Yeah. Okay.
So once you do that, you're going to take your tomato paste. You're going to take it out, and I have some tomato paste. So the reason you do this, and there's always these technical terms that I love, right? But you're putting it in there because you want to make sure that you get a little bit of that tomato flavor out. So this helps bring a lot of deep flavor in there.
Oh, interesting.
So, and yes, I'm glad that you backed up because there's a little moisture in there.
Yeah, it's
We're watching from afar.
Tell us more from over there.
Once you do that, you add your beef back into it, right?
Oh, okay.
So you add your beef back in. And then, so about, until it's, has a little bit of color to it, till I stop smelling the, tomato. And then I'm going to take and add in.
You got one piece over here. We lost one.
We lost the piece. That's the way it goes. Yeah. Then I add in some wine.
Love this. And do you have a favorite red wine to use when you're deglazing and building those flavors?
What I tell people all the time is that if you're not going to drink it, don't put it in your food.
There you go.
Don't find that. Now, there are really reasonable wines out there. I mean, this is one. But just
don't use bad
wine. It needs to be dry.
Yeah.
Dry red
dry.
wine.
Dry red wine.
And you're using a cab. You're using a cab.
I'm using a cab. But you could use a blend, anything like that.
Okay.
So once you do that, and you're going to bring that to the boil, and then it's going to reduce a little bit, then I take and put in beef stock. Okay.
Okay.
That's the trick. I'm telling you, red wine and some beef stock, and you got it.
Out huge. Well, the tomato, the wine, and the beef stock brings out huge flavor, right? But you want to deglaze that pan because there's some brown bits that are going to be in there after all of this.
And there's
so
lots
make
of
sure
flavor
you do
in
that.
that.
That's it.
Yeah.
So then after we do that, we're going to go ahead and add in some bay leaf, some thyme, and garlic.
Oh, garlic.
Then we cook it. We cook it for 2.5 hours till the beef is tender.
Yeah.
Okay. So we'll pretend that we did that. Once that happens and it's really nice and tender, then I'm going to add in carrots, some sliced onion, some mushrooms, and then pearl onions.
Yeah, fun.
And the recipe tells you put your bacon back in there, but I'm going to tell you, I like to sprinkle my bacon on afterwards.
So it's
you could, so it's crispy. You could put a little bit in, and then leave some afterwards.
So I know you have a finished one. Are we serving mashed potatoes underneath?
You are, and the reason why is, it's Women's History Month, right? And there is this great dairy. It's the Twin Brook Dairy, right? And so it's woman-owned, and she's really a leader in.
Is that enough for you?
Uh-oh. I was about to say, it's going to be like all mashed potato, right?
I'm serving her potatoes, she's serving mine.
Come on over.
Yeah.
No, but you were talking about the dairy and the potatoes.
Yes.
And this is it's a local woman-owned dairy.
It's a local woman-owned dairy, right? Twin.
Oh, it looks fantastic.
And I
really
made the
does.
mashed potatoes with it. It's a cream on top.
My gosh, that beef's shredded.
Wait.
And thank you. Put that bacon right on top.
Exactly.
While we're taking our first bite,
There
can
you
you
go.
tell us about Flights and Bites coming up?
Flights and Bites. So, as I've said before, you really want to go. You want to have a good time. You go, you get food with it, you get to taste different, alcohol with it. So beer or wine. The chefs there, they do a great job pairing it. You could go and shop, meet lots of interesting people. So definitely go. It's a great night out.
Oh,
This feels like the
fantastic.
I was about to say the weather cooperated with us too.
It's the big bowl of comfort food.
It is. And I want to make sure people take a look and go to our website because there's so many great brands out there. This is just a little bit of what we have.
This is so good. All right, thank you, Chef.
For a copy of today's recipe to see how Giant Eagle is celebrating Women's History Month, just head to our website. We will have a link for you right there.
All right, from Women's History Month to a story about a young dad reaching out and up. We're introducing you to this month's community hero. He's a coach for local athletes, but you know what? He's also a coach for young fathers. And you're going to love this story. It's coming up right after the break.
The man known as Coach Juan to students at Amani Christian Academy has another title, Family Engagement Specialist, backed by a life spent learning what it means to be a father and sharing those lessons with others.
He was one of my first coaches, so he coached me in football, he coached me in basketball, showing us how to conduct ourselves as men when we left the court. Like, he was just always showing us basically how to be a man. He always had his sons in the gym, he always had his wife with him.
When kids, they're coming around, they don't have a father figure in their life. He's the one stepping up to help them out, to be that for them.
As a young parent, Anwan Wesley was made painfully aware of how challenging it can be to get help and information, especially for fathers.
When he became a new father, you know, he'd go to the office, nothing to read. Nothing for them, nothing for the fathers to read. So that's a passion for him right now. That's been a passion for a long time, huh?
I'm about 19 with 2 kids, and it's just like, man, where's the help? Where's the support? And I couldn't find it. God put it in my heart once again to pursue that as an opportunity, not only for myself, but for other people.
Anwan made it his mission to identify resources for fathers and compiled them into a magazine. Now, 20 years later, he's developing the DAD app, an acronym for Doing It All Day, to make that information and motivation even more accessible.
Now the technology has allowed us to take those old ideas and bring them up to the times.
His DAD app will actually empower every single father and use that as their tool, their resource, a community building, and a motivational app that will carry on to every stage of fatherhood.
And through a series of chance encounters combined with hard work, Anwan received a grant to develop the DAD app and forged a working relationship with family health professionals that have made him a de facto mentor for local fathers.
On International Men's Day on November 19, 2025, we invited 12 of our centering pregnancy moms, partners and husbands. He sat there with all 12 men in a circle, listening intently to every word that Juan had to say. And every word that Juan said, he shared his humility as a young father.
He is a safe space for a lot of kids and a lot of families. We brought all of these kids from different neighborhoods to Mellon Park. At this time, they were saying neighborhoods were separated, fighting and XYZ. Over 150 kids, I believe. We just let them know that just because we're in a neighborhood or a street apart doesn't mean we're separate.
He's community. Schools, out here on the streets and the parks, it doesn't matter. He has that community spirit for everywhere he goes.
That community spirit is the exact quality that makes Anwan a natural leader, a coach on and off the court.
That's just the way he loves, and that's just the way he gives, and that's the way he serves. Like, you know, no one is above him, no one's below him. We're all equal, and whatever he can do, he's gonna do it. And he's gonna move mountains if need to make sure that you're okay.
You know, being a parent is the hardest and most rewarding job that there is out there, but it's true, you can't do it alone. And it's so wonderful that he saw in himself how hard it was to struggle as a single parent, and said there are other dads going through this very same thing.
Yeah.
And I want to make sure they feel supported so they can be the best dad they can be.
I want to reach out and help.
Yes.
And I feel like every time that we share one of these stories, it really does lift you up. Like the good works lift you up.
It's amazing.
And that's what it's all about. That's why we want to do this segment. And we want to say thank you, Coach Juan, for being such a role model for these young men, for these young fathers, and truly for our whole community. What you're doing is great.
And we want to thank you to UPMC for shining a light on these community heroes all around us. Up next, the full roster of our PTL versus Talk Pittsburgh Wing-A-Ding bracket. See if your local spot made the chop when PTL comes right back.
Love that music.
Oh, yeah.
All right, March Madness is officially underway, and PTL and Talk Pittsburgh have thrown their hat, or should we say, our chicken wing, into the ring.
Yesterday, we revealed the first 8 of the Saucy 16 of our Wing-A-Ding bracket on the PTL side, and we revealed the other 8 on Talk Pittsburgh, so it's time to put them all together.
All right, so here you go. The full lineup of the Saucy 16 of the PTL versus Talk Pittsburgh Wing-A-Ding bracket.
So we're going to start with the Talk side, the right side of the bracket. It's Goated Wings versus Wings, Suds, and Spuds in Moon Township, the Barn and Barrel in Elizabeth against Mulligan's Sports Bar and Grill in West Mifflin, Dale's Place in Smithton against Dino's Sports Lounge in Greensburg, and last but not least, Inferno Pizza against Big Shot Bob's House of Wings, both of which have multiple locations.
Okay, now let's go to the other side, the PTL side, which is on the left-hand side of your screen. We have Bar 48 in Elizabeth against Wiggy's Restaurant in the Westwood Green Tree area, the Steel Plate in Menneson against the Pike Bar and Grill in East Pittsburgh, and 12 Whiskey Barbecue on the south side against Archie's on the south side, and finally, Lucky's Bar and Grill in Willock against EB Wings in Menneson.
And you know what we're realizing? You're serious about your wings. We have seen how many people have already voted since this went up. Don't waste any more time. Go to the PTL and Talk Pittsburgh Facebook pages now. Cast your vote for your favorite spot.
Yeah, in fact, we already have gotten thousands of votes, and you only have until Friday at noon, this Friday at noon, to weigh in. We're going to tally your votes that afternoon, and then on Monday, we will reveal the Ate the Whole Plate 8. Get it? Ate the Whole Plate 8.
Fun, right? We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. That's all the time that we have for today. Be sure to watch tomorrow at 9. You know the saying, good food brings people together. Well, there's a new downtown restaurant that's taking that idea pretty literally. Daisy will be live at the Common Good to check out the menu and the mission behind it. This one is so sweet.
Yeah, very cool. Plus, Heather is taking us on a virtual vacation to the Outer Banks. And our Waiting Child series returns as well. Mikey is introducing us to a boy named Charlie who's looking for his forever home.
And I am also on a mission to remake my Banoffee pie.
Oh, come on, it was delicious.
Look for the pictures later on social media. I will not be deterred, David Highfield.
I think that was victorious already.
I'm bringing in a better pie.
You just have very high standards.
Can we have a Taste It Wednesday?
We can.
Okay, good. Coming your way tomorrow. That and more tomorrow at 9 on KDKA and again at 1 on KDKA+. Thanks for spending part of your day with us.
We'll see you again tomorrow. Make it a great day, Pittsburgh. A great St. Patrick's Day.